Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bourbon Note. I'm Greg.
I'm Ben.
And today, is it a bourbon?
It's bourbon.
We're drinking bourbon. All right, Ben, I don't even know what we're doing today. What are we doing today?
We're doing a long lost sample. This is, bam, Wilderness Trail 8-year bottled and bond. This was actually sent to us by Ethan and Katie Turk from Drifting Drams.
Thanks, guys.
Go like, comment, and subscribe. They sent us this a long time ago, but they sent like 4 or 5 samples. We reviewed them. And then this one, I don't know what happened with it.
Well, you had to tear your bottle apart. I wonder if that was it.
It could have been, yeah. And we had a bunch of samples, and then everything kind of got jumbled up and lost in the mix. And I came across this one, and I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about it.
It's a magic little bottle.
So it's kind of a nice surprise for today that...
So spec-wise,
bottled and bond.
Big fan of the bottled bond, which means 100 proof.
Yep.
Right on the button.
At least 4 years.
At least 4 years, but then the additional age, I think that could work for it.
Yeah.
Now,
I suppose I said at least 4 years. It's age stated.
Yeah. Wilderness Trail, what do we know of them? Do they have a mash bill?
They have a weeded mash bill. They've got a regular rye mash bill, and they have a rye.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if this is the weeded or the rye mash bill, but we have had the 2 main releases from them and really like...
Big fans.
Yeah, both of them. And so this one should be interesting, a little extra age. And again, it's bottled and bond, so it's 100 proof. I think the other ones we had were bottled and bond too. They seem to be into doing their bottled and bond
Which
stuff.
I'm not a big fan of the government regulation, but one of my favorite government regulations is bottled and bond, I'll tell you.
Yeah, for sure. That's one thing they got
cherry
right.
on the nose. Like it comes out across as very mature.
I'm with you on that, yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
A little vanilla sweetness.
Oh, wow.
Forward. Yeah, kind of cherry vanilla. And some nice oak spice.
All right, I'm ready for it.
All right, let's do it. Cheers.
That's only 100 proof?
It is.
I'm getting a lot out of that. That's... Those are 100 really good proofs. You know, they picked the right proofs to put in this.
They picked the correct 100 proofs to include into this? Okay, I'm with you. I'm going to go in for another sip.
So I did notice one kind of weird thing, and it's kind of the wood spice, and then it drops off, but then there's something else, almost in that Dr. Pepper range, which is kind of cherry-ish.
I am getting a tad bit of bitterness on the back end of it.
Oh,
it's a little bit sweet up front, and then a tad bit of bitterness on the back end of it.
I associate that with the wood spice. Like it's very dry and tannin-y.
This is a different kind of bitterness.
Oh.
It's not like a bite, but there's something about it that borders into maybe not bitter, maybe sour a little bit.
Wow.
Which sounds bad. It's not a bad bourbon. I like it. It just has kind of an interesting, I don't know. It's kind of standard on the nose. You know, it doesn't really jump off the rails too much into like, it's not terribly unique, just has a really nice bourbon nose to it. But the palate is a little odd to me, if I'm being honest.
Honestly, I'm getting like a Dr. Pepper, which I actually don't drink Dr. Pepper a lot. It's been a year or two. It has kind of that kind of like cherry cola-esque kind of note.
Yeah, that cherry
this
note
works for me. Like I like this a lot.
Yeah, I don't mind this at all. I mean, I like it. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's coming across as a little just kind of different. I don't know. There's something about it it's a little more unique on the palate than it is on the nose.
Okay.
I don't know the price on this, so I can't really give a,
Sure.
Maybe I've put it on the screen at this point. I don't know. If I remember to do that in the editing.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of a down the middle bourbon. I think that sour note is kind of dying down a little bit the more sips I've had. I'm just going to kill this and
kill it. So I like this a lot. I think it is a little bit outside. If everybody did the exact same thing, then there would be nothing special about tasting bourbon. I think this is a little bit unique, so I like it. So unless the price is crazy, way over $100, which it probably
I don't think it probably is. Wilderness Trail tends to seem to be fairly priced.
Yep.
So yeah, I think this is good actually. That, like I said, that sour note kind of that I was getting at the beginning. You know, truth be told, this is the first bourbon of the day, so you know sometimes that can have an effect a little bit too. That kind of died down on those last couple of sips. It's good. It became a little more down the middle standard towards the end here.
Sure.
But yeah, not bad at all. So I would say I haven't had anything from Wilderness Trail I have disliked so far.
And I will go further. I say I really like this. If I saw this on the shelf, I would buy it. Well, unless it's obscenely expensive. But
right. And we don't see this particular one around here. We do see some store picks, which I definitely want to check out. And I don't know what the deal with the store picks, if they're cask strength or if they're, like I said, they tend to like to do bottled and bond stuff.
Yep.
So anyway, well, this has been Wilderness Trail 8-year bottled and bond, courtesy of Drifting Drams. Thank you very much, Ethan and Katie. We really appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Ben.
I'm Greg. Till next time. See you next time.